Okay, today I want to talk about you stopping the value vomits. What's the value vomit? Well, it's the type of message that I see so many people send in LinkedIn to me as a first time ever connecting. Um, the message that gives value. They've been taught this, how to give value first, how to start a conversation, and they suck. And they suck. So I'm going to talk about that today, show you what it looks like, and you've got to promise me to stop doing it today. So I'm Ty Giuliani, the LinkedIn guy, and I transform people's LinkedIn from a stagnant, non-performing platform to a consistent, predictable lead generation sales funnel. So one of the clients that joined me end of last year, his background is in finance and he helps people with their wealth management. Now, one of the things, it's a heavily compliant industry, lots of regulations, lots of rules. And they've got to be really careful with what they put out there. They sometimes they can't share testimonials, they can't put numbers, things like that. It makes it really restrictive. So a lot of his activity was doing outreach, and outreach is great on LinkedIn when it's done well. Now, he had been taught, and he was saying, well, look, I've got a really good message that I send out. And he told me the message structure, and it basically went like, hey, my name's Tom, not his real name, my name's Tom, and I help business owners retire earlier, live happier with more money in their pockets. Here's a video on the top 5 things you can do as a business owner to retire more wealthy. He included a PDF file as well. And at the bottom of the message was, if you want a free consultation, book me 15-minute free consultation. Love to speak to you. And basically was sending that out to everyone that accepted his connection. And he'd been taught and told, like, give value first, give value first. And he thought that was value. The problem is it got responded less than 1% of the time. Now, the reason for that is because it's not value. It's of no value to anyone. Things are only valuable when you know that it is a problem that that person is suffering from. And they've generally asked for that information. They've asked for help. They've asked you to provide that value. The only way to find that out is through a process of discovery, which you can do in LinkedIn. And you can do it the first time you ever meet someone on LinkedIn as well, if you do it right. But I don't want to go into that today. However, I want you to really start to contemplate and think about the anatomy of a conversation when you meet someone for the first time. That's your first guidance, because you never would walk up to someone for the first time at a networking event and say, oh, hi, I'm Ty, I'm the LinkedIn guy, and here are the top 10 things that you can do to improve your LinkedIn, and here's a brochure about this, and you want to watch my iPhone, here's a video, and by the way, here's my schedule, can you book yourself a time on it? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do it in real life. So don't do it in LinkedIn. And that's what value vomits are. You're going into their inbox and you're just literally vomiting this stuff in there that has no meaning to them. It doesn't address any issue that they actually may have, because you haven't taken any time to find out what is their key concern right now and do they want help for it. So that's the value vomit. Please stop doing the value vomit messages. They don't work. They don't work. Everyone does them and they all get the same response. They're just crap. That's it. All right. I hope that clears anything up. Marketers have been tricking you all this time. That give value first model is not how to start conversations in LinkedIn.